Prince Daniel, Duke of Västergötland, is the husband of Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden. Prior to his marriage to the heir apparent, Daniel was a personal trainer and gym owner and ran a company called Balance Training with 3 gyms in central Stockholm. His full name is Olof Daniel Westling Bernadotte, is registered with the Swedish Tax Authority's national census. Background and early life. Daniel was born to Ola and Ewa Westling in Örebro on the day Carl XVI Gustaf ascended the throne. His family lived in the Brickbacken area and he grew up in Ockelbo. He has a sister, Anna Westling Soderstrom. He was christened at Almby Church in January 1974. His family has Forest Finnish ancestry and his father is a leader in the Forest Finnish community. After completing his education, he briefly served as part of national conscription in the Swedish Army at Hälsing Regemente in Gävle. In 2001, he met the Crown Princess when he became her personal trainer. On the 1st of July 2008, he moved into a 1-bedroom rental apartment in the Pagebygden building on the grounds of Drottningholm Palace. The move was confirmed by the royal court. Engagement and marriage. On the 24th of February 2009, Westling and the Crown Princess received official permission to become engaged from King Carl XVI Gustaf and the government of Sweden. Such permission is necessarily according to the terms of the Swedish Act of Succession. Westling suffered from a congenital ailment causing impaired renal function. 3 months after his engagement, on the 28th of May 2009, Westling underwent a kidney transplant at Karolinska University Hospital. His father was the donor. The operation was a success. Victoria could not be present when the operation took place because she was in Greenland at the time. The wedding took place in Stockholm Cathedral on the 19th of June 2010, the 34th anniversary of her parents' wedding. After the wedding, the Duke and Duchess of Västergötland moved into the Haga Palace. Fatherhood and children. On the 17th of August 2011, the Swedish Royal Court announced that Prince Daniel and Crown Princess Victoria were expecting the first child in March 2012. She gave birth to a girl on the 23rd of February 2012. Princess Estelle, Duchesses of Västergötland. Daniel took his paternity leave and switched parental roles with Victoria when Estelle began preschool. On the 4th of September 2015, the court announced that the couple were expecting the second child, due to be born in March 2016. On the 2nd of March 2016, Victoria gave birth to a boy, Prince Oscar, Duke of Skane. Career and activities. In November 2009, it was reported that Daniel Westling was to step down as CEO and member of the board of directors of the Balance Company. He will still be an equity partner. It was expected that the same procedure would be followed with his involvements in other companies before he became prince. His business positions: Balance, CEO and member of the Board of Directors; Master Training, CEO and member of the Board of Directors; Brazil Development, member of the Board of Directors. Daniel has been attending events with Crown Princess Victoria and representing the royal family since his marriage. On the 21st of August 2010, he undertook his first engagement with the rest of the royal family to celebrate 200 years of the House of Bernadotte being on the throne. On the 26th of September 2010, Daniel went on his first tour with Victoria, visiting France in connection with the Bernadotte anniversary. Daniel also attends the Nobel ceremony and banquets style and titles. Sweden has practiced absolute primogeniture by law only since 1980. This means that Victoria is the first female heir apparent, and questions arose as to how Daniel Westling would be known after the marriage. When Carl XVI Gustaf married Sylvia Sommerlath in 1976, he discontinued the established norm that Swedish princes must marry royalty to be eligible to inherit the throne. But men royal are not had only twice before, in the 13th and 17th centuries, obtained new title or rank as the spouse of a Swedish princess, and even 3 queens regnant left no clear precedent. Margaret was the widow of Håkon V of Norway, and Christina was unmarried. The most recent Ulrika Eleonora was already married during her tenure as Queen Regnant. Her husband, Frederick, was given the style Royal Highness during his tenure as consort, a style granted to him by the estates. Ulrika Eleonora later abdicated so her consort Frederick, who was born a Prince of Hesse-Kassel, could be king. In Daniel's case, the Swedes were treading on new ground. The Swedish royal court announced that Westling would become Prince Daniel and Duke of Västergötland, corresponding in form to the style used by previous Swedish princes, including Victoria's younger brother Prince Carl Philip, Duke of Värmland, i.e. Prince plus given name plus Duke of, as was further announced in May 2010. On his wedding day, Westling was made a Prince of Sweden and was granted the style Royal Highness, making him an official member of the Swedish royal family and on a par with other senior members of the royal family, such as Prince Carl Philip, Princess Madeleine and Princess Lilian. At Stockholm Cathedral, he was also then made a Knight of the Royal Order of the Seraphim and already wore its badge and ribbon upon emerging after the ceremony. Titles, styles, honors and arms. Prince Daniel and his wife have a joint-in monogram of their initials used for special events. Titles and styles. Since his marriage on the 19th of June 2010, Daniel has been styled as His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden, Duke of Västergötland. In his birth register, he added the surname Bernadotte to his name to acknowledge his marriage to the Crown Princess. His legal name is Olof Daniel Westling Bernadotte, and when referring to both him and his wife, they are called the Crown Princess couple. Honours. See also List of honours of the Swedish royal family by country in National Honours. Sweden: Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Order of the Seraphim. Sweden: Knight Commander of the Royal Order of the Polar Star. Sweden: Recipient of the Ruby Jubilee Medal of King Carl XVI Gustaf. Sweden: Recipient of the 70th Birthday Badge Medal of King Carl XVI Gustaf. Foreign honours. Chile: Grand Cross of the Order of Bernardo O'Higgins. Estonia: Grand Cross of the Order of the Cross of Terra Mariana. Finland: Grand Cross of the Order of the White Rose of Finland. Tunisia: Grand Officer of the Order of Merit. Ancestry. In connection with his engagement to Victoria, the Swedish National Archives publish an account of Westling's ancestors, most of whom were farmers in the province of Hälsingland. His paternal grandfather Anders Andersson adopted the surname of Westling from his mother, Britta Westling. In June 2010, genealogist Björn Engström published Daniel's ancestors as far back as to the 14th century, and showed that Daniel shares some ancestors in the region of Stora Kopparberget with noble families living today, among these Svenhavud.